Today, I'll be reviewing Hot Toys' Captain Marvel. Stick around. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ Links here, and today I will be reviewing Hot Toys' Captain Marvel figure from the Captain Marvel solo film. I'm super excited to review this figure. The main reason is that it's not even out yet. It's still up for pre-order on Sideshow. Got this figure straight from Japan, so shout out to Tim Cent, and without further ado, let's take a closer look. So the first thing we're going to look at is the box. Most Hot Toys boxes are simply magnificent, and this is no different. We have Captain Marvel here front and center. I'm loving the incorporation of the red, gold, and blue colors, and I'm loving this sort of metallic vibe that it's giving off, especially on the text throughout. On the back of the box, you have your standard warnings as well as plugs for Rebel Base and Secret Base, which are retailers in Japan, as well as the address for the Hot Toys home office. I'm still loving the way they incorporate that sort of metallic vibe throughout. The sides of the box are pretty simple. You just have Captain Marvel running down, and it still uses that sort of metallic vibe that it uses on the front and the back. Now that we got the art box out the way, it's time to take a closer look at the figure and her accessories. So that's the Captain Marvel figure, unboxed and ready for review. Let's take a look at the accessories before we get into the figure. Taking a closer look at the accessories, she comes with 4 sets of interchangeable hands and then 1 extra. So she has 2 on her body, and then we'll just put these here. And these hands look pretty cool. We have 2 fists, 2 open hands, 2 glowing fists, 1 for each hand, and then we have sort of this hang 10 hand. Hang 10 dude, and the hands look pretty cool. Next we have some gauntlets. I'll put that right there. And then we sort of have these Phasma things for her gauntlets, showcasing her powers. We'll put those on the side. We have them in blue. And then we also have these sort of, I wouldn't call these extra hands, but these are sort of her photon Phasma energy replacing her fists. We'll put those there. This is the other one, 1 for each hand. And she also comes with batteries, but we're not going to do that. And her second head sculpt, so her second portrait looks pretty darn good. With she has interchangeable mohawks, one that glows and then this one does not. So this looks pretty damn good. We're gonna put that there. And then this is the interchangeable mohawk so that it displays that light up feature. I'm not gonna put in the batteries because to be quite honest, I'm not gonna display this figure, so it makes no sense to put in the batteries right now. As far as the accessories go, I think these are pretty cool. 2 head sculpts. The interchangeable hands, the glowing hands, the photon blast hands. So accessories are pretty good. Taking a closer look at the base is pretty cool. The top of it has the Captain Marvel logo there and then her symbol. The front of the base, the nameplate, not feeling that whatsoever. I wish that would have said Captain Marvel as opposed to Carol Danvers. I understand that's her name, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the sort of line graphics to the side of it. It looks really, really cheap. Taking a closer look at the figure, first off, you notice that I kept the plastics on her feet and her hands. That is because I am not going to display her. She is going back into the box after this. Let's start at the suit. The suit is pretty good. Like, it's sculpted pretty good. It's fabricated pretty good. The downside to this suit, and it's the same downside that I've seen people talk about in regards to the Iron Spider from Infinity War, is that if you pose this figure dynamically, it's gonna leave creases and wrinkles within the suit. So I don't think there's any room here for any dynamic poses. Other than that, the sculpt of the suit, the fabrication, the way the symbol is displayed right on her chest, I think it's pretty good. Taking a closer look at the head sculpt, first off, I want to commend Hot Toys for using sculpted hair as opposed to rooted hair. Now, when we look at the likeness to Brie Larson, it sort of looks like her, it sort of doesn't. She also has this boring facial expression. If we display it with this facial expression, it doesn't pop. It's not gonna pop off the shelf. So not a big fan of this facial expression on this particular figure. Swapping out the head sculpts here, and I think this head sculpt is way better than the plain Jane version that we just swapped out. The helmet is absolutely gorgeous. You can't really tell that it's Brie Larson underneath there. I mean, it's just, again, that blank facial expression. I wish she had some mouth plates that we can replace, similar to the Hot Toys Batman figures, that we were able to replace the mouths with an angry expression, a solemn expression, and so on and so forth. So I wish we were able to do that with this figure. One of the complaints I've seen online about this Captain Marvel figure is that she is undersized, and I don't see it. I think she fits in well with the two figures positioned next to her here. So my thoughts on this Captain Marvel figure are just like the movie. I was super excited for the movie, just like I was super excited for this figure. And to be quite honest, I was let down in both respects. Now, the box is amazing. The accessories are good. The suit is okay. But that ability to not pose it in any dynamic poses because of the suit really takes it down a notch for me. And also, the facial expressions on the head sculpts themselves are just boring. Similar to the Drax figure from the Guardians of the Galaxy line. Just a blank facial expression, it's pretty boring, and it's always gonna knock down points for me. So all in all, my rating, and you know my rating scale, we go from super fire to meh to trash, and then super trash. I have to give this figure a meh.
Meh? What do you mean, meh? Meh!
So I want to thank you for watching. If you disagree with my rating on this Captain Marvel figure, leave a comment down below and tell me why. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, hit like, subscribe, and as always, spread love, because it's the Brooklyn way. Peace.